like the number one most Googled name after the first debate, after the second debate. What you didn't make the third debate for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't remember which. I think there was a gap at some point where I didn't make one, but then I made the next. I don't remember exactly what, but in those first debates, I was the most searched candidate of the night after each of those debates, which was the whole point. Hey, I can go on this stage, a national stage. In the first debate, I think had over 20 million viewers. And this is the opportunity to introduce myself to the American people in the hopes that they might say, she looks interesting. I want to know more. I want to learn more. And that being starting to kind of crack open the door to be able to make an impact there. I think one of the other, in addition to all the things that we talked about how that opportunity really ultimately did not exist. And it started with that first debate. In advance, we had set up our Google Ads account so that when people went on Google and said, hey, who is Tulsi Gabbard? Then, our links would pop up and they would then go to my website and they could look at, click issue X, Y, or Z. What do you care about? Bio, background, etc. That was the hope that I would be the most Googled candidate and that we therefore were ready for it. Google shut down our Google Ads account with no reason whatsoever at all given.
During the first debate.
It was not actually during the debate. It was afterward. But it was during that window of time that was the golden opportunity to capture. And it was a limited window. And they just like, your account is suspended. No explanation. No, here's what you got to do to fix it or get it, released. And to this day, we've never gotten, it was suspended for a certain period of time and then it was reinstated. And it was not for lack of us trying to reach anybody who would answer us and tell us why and what we could do to fix it immediately. So, I filed a lawsuit against Google for that because of the impact, obviously, that it had on me, but really the bigger issue that I wanted to raise by filing this lawsuit was you've got this massive big tech company who has the power to interfere in the public square of our democracy. And, who knows still to this day, like, was it some guy sitting at a computer who was like, man, fuck Tulsi Gabbard, I'm going to punch this button and show her what's up? Or like, who knows? I don't know what happened, but it happened. And if it can happen to a sitting member of Congress who's running for the highest office in the land, it could happen to anybody running for office, anybody who's speaking out, anybody being critical of whether it's big tech or a government policy, like whatever the motive. This is the power that they have in their hands that's incredibly dangerous in undermining the kind of core pillars of our democracy, of having a marketplace of free ideas and voters who can, get the information they need and ultimately make the decision that they want to make.